The IPOB leader, Mazi Nnamdi advised religious leaders to speak out against injustice, stressing that the past leaders of religious bodies fought inequality from the pulpit. In a fresh post, he wrote again below, a very simple message to these modern-day charlatans, daddies, and GOs of Christendom. 1. Jesus Christ of Nazareth we all claim to emulate fought politicians with the Sadducees and the Pharisees and oppression in the open. Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. fought politicians and oppression in the open on the streets of America. Number 3. Pope John Paul II fought politicians, communists, party and their oppression in the Poland in the open. At a point, he threatened Soviet Union that he would leave Rome to lead the protests from the front, thereby forcing Communist Party to apparatchik to free the people of Poland. 4. Archbishop Desmond Tutu led protests against apartheid politicians on the streets of South Africa. The only A-list reverend or pastor with any degree of constituency in Niger area in terms of his letter is Bishop Hassan Koka, followed by Archbishop Anthony Obinna. None of the above mentioned had or has a personal or private jet, a lesson the tithe-obsessed daddy GOs that the GOs ought to learn. We are praying for them to change from their bad, sad ways in order to embrace the truth. They should be at the forefront of this fight against this murderous, lying, evil Fulani Jangwad regime, not fixed on tithe and offering week in, week out. This one Tico. So Nnamdi Kanu in his own is trying to emphasize on what he said earlier in the live broadcast, where he said that all the pastors are evil. This simple message now is to clear the air. He's laying more emphasis and deliberating on it more. That he's just exaggerated it. You understand? It's not that all the pastors are bad. After all these people he mentioned, they are still man of God. But then there are some people, most of the men of God nowadays, all they deliberate on is tithe and offering. What you can offer, what you can give. That is all they deliberated on nowadays. Judging from the recent happening during the lockdown, there are some churches that issued palliatives to their members, and there are some churches that did not give anything. Instead, they were busy sharing account number so that you'll be paying in your tithe. These people, they are sharing account number too. They don't know how far these people are struggling to survive with their family because of the lockdown. So in as much as there are bad ones, there are also good ones, even though it's not left for us human to judge anybody, because it's only God that will judge men of God, even the so-called men of God. So it's not left for us to judge. But what he is emphasizing is that these people that are on the pulpit should lead in the fight against injustice in the country. They should speak for the people that they are that under their umbrella, giving an example that Jesus Christ of Nazareth, who everybody claimed to emulate in this Christian faith, he fought politicians. He mentioned precisely that he fought the Sadducees and the Pharisees, and he fought oppression, he fought injustice, he fought every kind of humiliation and dehumanization act during his time. But in today's Christendom, nobody wants to know. Most of the Christians, most of the religious leaders, they don't care. All they care about is how to make their money. Some of them how to make their money, how you pay your tithe. That is why if you go to the house of man of God today, you will see that some of them even have private jet, some have clothes that they don't know where how to wear. But then there are poor masses that are members of the church that cannot even boast for 3 square meal. Is that a good example? So this is what he is just trying to emphasize, saying again that Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King fought politicians and oppression in the open on the streets of America. This is what people should be doing, especially now that injustice and murder is the order of the day in the country. People should stand up for her members to defend them in terms of where the government is. Okay, there was once a Catholic Reverend Father whose parish house were filled with food, bags of rice, canned water, canned tomatoes, all sort of food that you can name. The things are there expiring. Instead of him to share it to poor masses, if not even the church members, just to share it to people that he know is better than, he preferred to leave that in there to expire than to share it. Is this what Christianity should be? Christianity should be defending your brothers and sisters in the fight to survive. Now, this country, Nigeria, is facing another phase. Attacks from everywhere, insurgents all the time, from left, right, and center. So the best the men of God could do is to use their stand in the pulpit to fight them, to fight government, as in to liaise, to talk, to speak for the people and secure the people's life. Because once churches start protesting now, more attention will be given to security in the country so that everybody will be safe. When we were younger, we were taught in social studies that they have three major institutions in the society. They said the family being the smallest institution, the religious institution, and then the government. So you see, we were told that if the family did not bring up her members very well, that the society will suffer it. Now, since the religious institution is a recognized and authoritative institution in the society, why not the men of God there, the people there, use their power to fight crime, to fight injustice in the highest level that is going on today? Mostly it's Christians that have been killed day in, day out, and most of them are not saying anything about it. So that is this fact that Nnamdi Kanu is trying to stress. So the leader of the IPOB people, Nnamdi Kanu, on his Facebook page wrote about men. This is coming after he taxed Nigerian pastors and imams, emphasized the collection of tithe and offering. He has earlier advised religious leaders to emulate icons like Desmond Tutu, Martin Luther King Jr., and Pope John Paul II, who used the pulpit to fight inequality. Speaking during his live broadcast on Radio Biafra, the IPOB leader accused followers of Nigerian pastors of being ignorant and uneducated. You see? So these people now, it's because Kamas had already said that religion is the opium of the masses. Because of the religion, these men of God are penetrating deep into the masses, is taking out what they need, which is mostly, in most cases, their tithe and offering. That is why you will have, if you come to a street in Nigeria, you must see a church or churches there, because everybody is opening a church. Most of them see it as a business. Most of them see it as a way to survive, and that is why the order of the day in those churches is just the collection of offering, tithes, and the other monetary aspect of it. So that is what Nnamdi Kanu is emphasizing, that people should use the pulpit. They should speak up for the people. They should come out and demonstrate, and they talk of what they believe in, and secure the lives and properties of those people that are giving in that tithe and offering. If a man of God can, in the coronavirus lockdown pandemic, be sharing account number for tithe and offering, where he knows that businesses are locked down, that family people, even workers, some are not being paid, but his only concern is to be sharing account number just to collect tithe and offering, is that not to tell you that the major reason why he his own Christendom exists is just to collect money, is just to extort money. But anyway, it is not left for me or for anybody to judge. It's all to God for to judge this case. So now, don't take any message from this particular team personal. It's just to criticize people that are not using their position the way it should be used, or the people that are not using their position to the benefit of their own subject. This message is just for them. Well, let's just see what people are saying about this to know how people are reacting about this. Somebody said, you may be right, but judgment belongs to God. And that is what I believe. Why did he run? Okay, he said, why did he run away? Did those he mentioned run out of their country? I think they call him Jewish priest and leader. Why can't he lead by example? Wow. My dear, all of the pastors are after your money. 419 in disguise. Criminals pretending. This one is thick. Oh. You have spoken like a lion. That's the truth. So you see, people are commenting on this. We would like to see your own review in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and bye for now.